Hello YouTube, I'm Sassy and welcome to some Medal of Honor Warfighter PC full game gameplay. This is mission control on a map that I cannot remember the name of. There's some professional commentating for you. And this is my third ever match on Medal of Honor. So mission control is kind of like Battlefield Conquest. I'm capturing this flag in the traditional battlefield manner, and also in the traditional manner, there's nobody helping me, I'm all alone. And you can hear the helicopter in the background. That kind of worried me at the time, because I thought, surely nobody's got a helicopter yet. Anyway, as I hid in this building, I saw that the flag appeared to be burning again. And there we go, there's the culprit for that one. He seemed to have got up to our kind of deployment very quickly. You'll see that the flag is a Swedish flag because I raised it, and I'm playing as a Swedish assaulter, which gives me this beautiful purple gun, very stylish, with a holographic scope, and it's a decent enough gun to handle. And so I just thought I'd stick with something that felt comfortable to start with while I got used to the game. So right now, I have no idea what's going on. I can see and hear that bullets are being fired, but I've no idea where the action is coming from, or even where the enemy's deployment is. And so I'm blindly following my team and hoping that that the objectives and what have you will become evident. So this guy gets killed up there. The guy on the right, my buddy, got killed, and so I thought I'd hang back and wait for him to spawn, and then we'll go back into the building. So he's spawned on me, because you can only spawn on your buddy or what they call fall back. Right. So I go out here and I think, camping bush monster, get some... No. Oh no. And the slow motion death, how awesome is that? Super cinematic deaths. And as you see, because my buddy's dead as well, I have to fall back into territory that we own. And so basically we begin the push again. It's very similar to Battlefield Conquest type gameplay. There are only a few routes. This is what I found very much with the maps. There's only a few routes that you can take. And you see there, that was me misreading the display that tells you which direction you're being shot from. I thought I was being hit from the front, and so I backed up. But really, there was two guys behind me. So hopefully I will get the hang of that, and it's not actually wrong. See, here I thought I'll flank those enemies that might... There you go. There was actually two. There was one either side of those walls. So the spotted guy I could see through the walls, but the guy that shot me wasn't spotted until he fired at me. And so the 3D spotting really trolled me a little bit there. Other than that, I would like to say that I do approve very much of Medal of Honor's voice over IP. You can talk to your team in-game. And if you're using a PC with multi-channels, you know, if you've got a default audio device, you get the sound effects of the default audio device. And if you've got a communications device, the VoIP uses your communications device, which is incredibly well thought out by Danger Close. Unfortunately, I did not realise this until a good few games after this one. Here I'm just hiding. I have no idea where I should go. I didn't know who had shot me, and then this guy spawns right next to me. So, yeah, just very much like any other Battlefield game or any other FPS, you've got to know the spawns, and I was stood right next to one and was unaware of it. So I spawned on my buddy here, who was laying waste by the looks of things, and I'm really making myself look terrible. I think I'm on a bit of a death streak here. As far as I know, there's no reviving in this game. You can only heal and resupply from your fire team buddy. So it's a good idea to sort of stay around your fire team buddy. If it's only for that reason. Spawning. If you are spawning on your fire team buddy, he has to remain in cover, or at least remain out of a firefight. If he's in a like at this point, he wouldn't have been able to fire. And I just noticed the damage assist 104 or 104. How can you get a damage assist of 104? Perhaps it's not a percentage like in Battlefield. And so yeah, when your buddy is trying to spawn on you, you get a message to say stay in cover. If you don't do that, your fire team buddy will be unable to spawn on you. And this means that he'll have to fall back, which means that you're a huge distance apart and you can't heal each other, resupply each other, etc. So it's a good idea to take note when you see that. I have no idea at this point where on the map I am. I am totally lost. I suppose it just takes time, you know, to learn the maps and where you are. Turns out that I'm right where I started. And I take some hits here. I'm not sure exactly where from. I don't know where on earth that nade comes, so I'll just decide to hide in the corner and heal a little bit and steal some kills. This is how you steal a kill. And you see the hip fire on the weapons, pretty nice, especially if you're that close up. I've used the secondary Glock a few times, and it's pretty disappointing, really. I shot somebody sort of 5 times with it once, and nothing seemed to happen. You see, that's one of those situations where you walk around the corner and there's 3 guys there, and I was very lucky to make it out of there. One thing of note is the melee attack in this game, which is the tomahawk. If you haven't seen any Medal of Honor footage before, you won't have seen this. But basically everybody knows about the MOH tomahawk. And I was very pleased to be able to get one. Here's me just testing that I've got the right button, and there, 1 on the back, 1 in the stomach, and 1 on the head. Excellent stuff. That is a really good feeling. It feels equally as good as getting a knife kill on Battlefield, I can tell you that. You see, this is me doing a really bad thing. Oh, there's a sniper bullet. So what I'll do is I'll stand and see if I can see him. I'm still trying to get used to the way the guns fire. And the recoil patterns are quite... Well, they're totally different to Battlefield. It feels somehow smoother. I mean, it's still recoil, you've got to compensate for it. And maybe I should stand and do some firing at walls and things like that to see the recoil pattern. I'm not sure what happened there. I think it might have been a bit of lag because I was trying to jump over that bit of debris on the floor. And as I did, I sort of rubber banded a little bit, and then the sniper had shot me, so... also, on one occasion, I had been killed around a corner, Battlefield style. And so I'm going to reserve judgment on that particular aspect of it for now. It does seem like the hit detection is pretty good. But I have been killed around a corner just the once. Anyway, so I've never played Medal of Honor 2010 or anything like that, so this is really my first impressions on a new game. And I shall get better at it, I hope very much. I was getting some 11 and 4 gameplays. But this is it for my first Medal of Honor video. Let me know if you liked it. By all means, comment, subscribe to my channel for more, and I'll see you the next time. I'm Safety the Noob. Thank you for watching.